Yep.
Yo.
What up? What up? What up?
Yo, what is up, Bobby? Welcome to episode 8.
Episode 8. We 8 weeks in.
Kobe number.
Ooh, R.P. Kobe.
Right, R.P. Kobe.
R.P. Kobe.
Yo, so what's been going on with you the past week, dog?
Same old, man. Just work.
Yo, did you have to go off on somebody at work the other day?
Didn't I?
Did you, nigga? I wasn't there. I don't...
I believe I did. Oh, yeah. I had to go up on a couple people. Like, all last week, or a week before last, and this past week. I've been going hard. Like, because I've been having to cover first shift. And they are just lazy, entitled people. Yo, I hate it with a passion. And then a lot of my lazy and entitled people left from my shift and went to first shift or whatever.
They said they gotta go home. Home is where the heart is, baby.
Yeah, and they didn't know that I follow. like so no matter what, like you still have to do your job when I'm around.
Right.
And that's the only thing I like. I will never. You can ask anybody on my team. Like I hate being a person that comes to you like, hey yo, can you go switch with this person because they not doing their job? Like my thing is, if we all do our job, then nobody has to work hard. Right. If everybody just do what they're supposed to do, you will never hear my mouth. I will never like say anything bad to you. Like I won't even look your way. If you just doing your job, at this point, I'll even like there's a really strong no phone policy at my job or whatever.
Really?
But yeah, but like if you keeping up and you meeting your numbers and you doing what you got to do, bro, go ahead and watch 2 episodes of Seinfeld. I don't care. Like, I really don't care. Like, just do your job and we won't have a problem at all. But people just, like, I had this one issue where this guy, what did he say? So he would leave one box of this, of these camera things at all times. Like, on my shift, he did it. On this other shift, he's doing it. And it will always cause the next rotation to be behind. And I'm like, bro, just do that one box. But the problem is that that style of box takes longer to make than the other one. So I'm like, bro, if you just knock it out, then you don't have to see it again for the rest of the day. Just do it now, and nobody got to do it later on.
Right.
So he just refused to do it or whatever. So he went to the bathroom. I walk over to his machine. I log him out. I log him out, log myself in, and scan the box. And I sit there until he did it. He still didn't do it. So I went and got the supervisor.
Wow.
Yeah. So he told the supervisor, I'm picking on him.
Wow.
I'm like, bro. And it made it even worse because like, so recently when we got the new HR lady, she's been like on people heavy about like, you know, racial things, sexist things, stuff like that.
Right.
So I'm like, yo, if he go to this is not his first time saying I'm picking on him.
Is he a white dude?
No, it's an Asian guy.
Oh.
Asian guy. He probably been in the U.S. maybe 5 years. So he can barely speak English.
Okay, he fresh. Okay.
Yeah. So he always, he picking on me. He picking on me. And it's like, this has traveled from my shift. We had to have 2 stand-up meetings with the whole team about this. And then
y'all had one in the meetings that was really about y'all too, but everybody had to listen to not single nobody out.
Yeah. And then my supervisor had a private meeting with him about this. And so he brought it up to him like, yeah, Bobby's picking on me. He's picking on me. And so now he's saying it again. I'm like, bro, if you go to HR with this bullshit and I get in trouble, I'm gonna fuck you up. I promise, I'm gonna fuck you up. But I ended up going to the to my old team lead. He's now a supervisor. I went to him and he was like, well, the way you described it, like you have all the time stamps so they can go check the camera and they can see that he wasn't doing his job.
Oh, y'all niggas on camera?
Yeah. They don't, they're not supposed to watch the cameras until something bad happens or something wrong happens or whatever. So they not supposed, even like, actually I was told that, like, say if I caught you stealing from a vending machine, right? And then
how you steal from a vending machine?
Look, just random scenario. Scenario.
Like, nigga, if I steal from a vending machine, I'm talented, nigga. And I deserve a raise, nigga. Book, I'm gonna take everything.
Let's just say I catch you stealing from the vending machine, right?
Okay.
So, but then they look on video and they see that you walk past and slap somebody. Mm-hmm. They can't charge you with the slapping somebody because they were only looking for if you stole from the vending machine.
Man, they gonna say, nah, look at you slap that nigga on the back of the head. Nah.
So I guess that's in like our union book or whatever. Like you can only charge them for what you were looking for because technically you're not supposed to be looking at the cameras anyway. Uh-huh. So you wouldn't have known that have happened unless you looked at the cameras. Uh-huh. So you can only
if you getting if you getting investigated for theft, but then they find out you like fucking the coworker in the break room, they can't get you for that.
They can't get you for the fucking the coworker, but they have to get you. They'll get you for whatever they think you did.
Bro, they gonna get you for fucking that coworker.
Some way, somehow, of course, of course.
You know, we just happen to be man. Hey, let them know they tuned into the greatest real quick.
Oh
bro.
yeah, man. We already
nigga. No, you went off, nigga.
I'm sorry.
Episode 8.
We coming in hot. This
nigga like, yo, I'm like, yo, how was work? This nigga like,
man, tired of this bitch. Nah, but it's actually like it's getting better now. Like I've been less stressed when I started to care less. Mm-hmm. That's a bar. So hey. So yeah, I definitely it's definitely getting better. Like I said, the less I care, I'm less stressed. I just don't care anymore.
So. But we know that that's not where your heart is anyway.
At all.
We know you are, like at heart, you are an artist.
Yes, definitely.
So since we're talking, speaking of art, bro, what do you like out of all of the art that you created? What do you think is your single greatest piece of art? So that can be like from your comic days. It could be one of your big like mosaics, one of your skateboards, one of your pieces of clothes, anything. Just one single piece of art. If you had to show one single piece of art to the world and put your name next to it, which one of your pieces of art would you display to the world and why?
That's tough. That's really tough because so I have one piece in particular that I'm really proud of, but then I also have another piece that I feel like the world would appreciate more. Mm-hmm. So the one piece that I'm really proud of is actually in that really big sketchbook under our dining room table. Mm-hmm. And it's a full page spread or 2-page spread. And it actually influenced this particular drawing influenced a whole like comic universe I wanted to do or whatever. Mm-hmm. But yeah, like it got so many likes and comments and reviews and stuff like that. Like whenever I would have the chance to like message or talk to some of the artists that I follow on Instagram or Facebook. Back in the day, I used to always use this picture like, hey, yo, can you critique my work? And I would send that.
Right.
And they would give me honest feedback about it.
So that was your best foot forward.
Yeah.
That was your Jack Skellington shirt.
Pretty much. But not even best foot forward. It was just like it was, I had stepped out of my comfort zone on so much stuff. Cause like, I don't really do backgrounds. Mm-hmm. I like heavy details wasn't my thing back then. So like it was like this picture of this kid like crouching on like a building or whatever, and then I had like the depth of field back there, and you can see all the fog and stuff. And I'm like, yo, I really like this. I was like just proud of myself for stepping out of that comfort zone.
Right.
But I think the one I would like put up for people to see is definitely the skateboard I got hanging in the living room now. My koi fish. If you know me, I love my koi fish paintings and drawings and stuff. But yeah, my koi fish picture is like really, really dope. I like that one a lot. That was my second skateboard I drew and painted. And then from there I did like 2 more. So yeah, that was like the first of many that like a lot of people look at and admire and like I'm proud of. What about you?
For me, my single favorite piece of art, or if I had to display my art to somebody, it would probably be this song I made called I don't know. I would probably go Last Argument with me and Genesis.
I remember Last Argument.
Yeah, that's the one I got all the views. That's one that pays me.
Yeah.
And because I wrote my part, I wrote Genesis' part. It's a fun little pop bop, and I like it. And I like it. I mean, it was fun to make. And if I didn't do that one, it might be my second would probably be Clueless. And that one is just me. That one is just me. Of course, I wrote everything, but it's like me singing on it, and I can't really sing, but I think the lyrics are solid, and I think the beat is solid. So I feel like it's one of them songs that if the right person got a hold of it, that bitch would slap.
I don't remember Clueless.
So many questions I would love to have an answer to. You remember that?
I don't remember that one.
Okay.
I don't remember that.
That was off of my second one, Avalanche, I think.
Oh, I do remember that one. Now you brought it. Okay.
Yeah. No, that was probably my favorite. Those my two favorites. And so they were fun. They were fun to make. And I think a lot of people would like them if they were probably done by somebody else.
Streetlight's still a banger. I don't know why you'll put Streetlights in there. Streetlight's a banger.
I like Streetlights just because I don't know. I got weird feelings about Streetlights.
Yeah.
Said because I did Old Girl Super Duper Bowl, and whenever I hear Streetlights, I just kind of think about it and I feel bad.
That's the past, bro. That's the past.
No, but I like Streetlights. Streetlights was cool. Streetlights was cool. Like I said, that was my first one to 1 million, so it always has a special place in my heart.
There was another one you did with Chris, Big Chris. The one that you guys performed at Club Blue.
No Upset? Or 13?
13 was good. I like 13.
Yeah.
I like 13 a lot. That was a good one.
Yeah, 13 was cool. 13
yeah,
was cool. I like
13 was good. That's actually That you?
Yes, me.
That's you. So when it come down to art, it's always hard for me to pick a favorite because I always have a favorite for whatever phase I'm going through.
Yeah.
And it's weird because so the same way I had these feelings about the picture I was talking about earlier, I have the same feelings for another picture, and that's if I had to have a quote unquote baby in all of this, it would be that particular picture or whatever, and this one kind of happened the opposite. I always had the idea for this particular character. We've never seen a badass chunky character. Every main character is always fit,
in shape, yeah.
And then the
you get a fat supporting character.
Yeah, and then that fat supporting character is usually one of two things: comedy relief, or they super smart and don't do shit.
Right.
They're never the super tough first on the line type of deal or whatever.
Right.
Even you look at people like Choji, from Naruto. Choji grew to be this badass character or whatever. But in the beginning, we didn't really take Choji serious.
Yeah.
He was always eating. He didn't have any real likable qualities until the fight with Jirobo.
Yeah.
When he got his butterfly wings and shit.
Yeah.
And that was super dope. And I always felt like the cop out to turn a chunky character or to make a chunky character great was to make him skinny. Because as soon as he got skinny, he got the butterfly wings, he was badass. But I always felt and it was just way before I don't want to say way before, but when I thought about this character, I didn't have the body positivity community involved or in my head.
Right.
I was just I want to make a dope chunky character, and it was really tough for me because if you look on it, you look on the internet for what we call reference poses or whatever.
Yeah.
You will never see
reference tracks.
I know, right? So you would never see a chunky person do references or whatever because it's just unfortunately, it's harder for them to put themselves in these different positions or whatever. So it took a lot for me to kind of like make my own way of drawing this dude and making him look, presentable or whatever.
Yeah.
And make him look legit. So when I finally got down like how I want him to look, and like consistently draw him on a daily basis or whatever, I was like super, super proud of it. And then like, just his background, where he came from and all the other stuff or whatever. So like that grew this another whole comic or, short story universe or whatever. But I always have different favorites at different times. It's weird. So I can never choose one kid over the other.
Yeah, nah, I get that. And I know something about Naruto, and I thought it's always was super sweet how Naruto kind of did their writing.
Yeah.
To where it was like of course you had your A-list characters. You had your Naruto, Sasuke, Kakashi, right?
Hinata, chill out. I mean, not Hinata, Sakura, chill out.
She was no.
Chill out, Sakura.
No, she might have been B tier. She was a B tier for sure. And
okay.
But you had the main characters, but then they had all of these side characters, and I feel like they did a decent job giving most of their side characters some level of shine. Like,
I feel the opposite.
No, I feel like Rock Lee got some shine. Like you said, Shoji got some shine. What's old girl name? Shikamaru got some shine. Ino got some shine. I feel like they all got some shine relative to the series. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, like, for it to have been like 500 episodes, no, but like, you have something that you can look to for that character. Be like, oh, this is what they did. That was sweet. Because like, even though Neji was a side character, you felt some kind of way when Neji died.
Because Neji was just that nigga.
That's what I'm saying though. I don't feel like he got much more shine than like than like Rock Lee or anything.
Oh, definitely not. Nah. Yeah.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, they gave everybody a decent amount.
Not 10-10.
Yeah, except for 10-10.
They played 10-10. They played Kiba and Akamaru. He had that one fight against the twins or whatever, but that was his only fight. He had that one fight, and then not even just fights, but like story development.
But I'm saying though, like when you look at something like that, and then you compare it to something like Dragon Ball Z. Dog, this nigga Piccolo ain't done nothing since.
Oh yeah.
Since he fought the android, bro.
Yeah, I mean, wow, it's my nigga Goku get here.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like Dragon Ball, like bitch they characters out, but like Naruto showed their side characters in like a good light. They might have went away after, but they always showed them in a good light. Cause Dragon Ball, they'll show you like doing good like a long time ago. But then niggas is Super Saiyans, niggas is going off of instinct and all of this other shit. And bro, you out of your weight class. There's nothing you can really do. Like, all you can really do is wait for him, like you said.
Like I said.
Like, so when that nigga Goku get here.
I'm an appetizer. That's it. I'm just gonna warm you up. Wait till my nigga Goku get here. You gonna bust your ass.
Man, I don't know. Man, that's how these shows do. Bro, is it if you could kill off one protagonist in a show, like a main protagonist in the show, who would you kill off and why?
Oh, a main protagonist?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So, like, this is the good guy. This is the guy that people supposed to like. This is the guy that people supposed to, like, root for.
Niggas gonna hate me.
Who you got?
The anime community gonna hate me. But I'm killing Monkey D. Luffy. I do not like Monkey.
Bianca looking at you like, whoa. He say, yes, we do hate you.
Look. Hear me out. Okay, hear me out. So, in one, this would have been a good time for the crickets. So in One Piece. So if y'all don't,
without being don't be a super spoiler.
No. This is a very general idea of what's going on. So for the people that don't know, this character Monkey D. Luffy is from this anime called One Piece, and it's about pirates and Marines and all this stuff or whatever. Really good show. It's a lot to get into. It's a big commitment. So if you got commitment issues, don't watch it. Like, it's a big commitment. It actually just reached like 1,007 chapters now, which like might be one of the longest running.
Man, that's ridiculous.
I know, right? But anyway, so Monkey D. Luffy is the captain of the Jolly Roger. Ain't that the name of his? I think it's the Jolly Roger. But he's the captain of this ship called the Jolly Roger, right? Mm-hmm. So when I say nigga leadership skills, it's at zilch, nada, non-existent. Like, he could not be my leader in this fucked up world. Mm-hmm. Like, bro, is like, don't get me wrong, his skill set is amazing. Like he has charisma out the ass. But like, bro, I cannot follow you. Like, I don't understand how, like, he has worse of a complex than like Goku. Like, he can't, like, I will not follow this man for nothing. I don't care how strong you are. I'm finna go chill at the bar. Like, no, I'm not finna join your pirate crew.
Right.
But he badass. He just has no kind of leadership skills to me. Now, granted, with you down with the Jolly Roger, the Straw Hats. That's the name of his crew, the Straw Hats. The name of his ship is the Jolly Roger, but the name of the crew is the Straw Hats. So if you down with the Straw Hats, he gonna go in for you. Like, he is ride or die. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't care if you just joined yesterday, you got a problem with some nigga 10 years ago, find that nigga, let's whoop his ass. like stop the boat, turn this bitch around. We go find him. Like, he is that ride or die kind of guy. But I just don't like his leadership skills. But from a writing standpoint, I think killing him, even if it's just like the fake, anime death or whatever, they come back 20 episodes later. Yeah. If they kill him, the whole world flips, because so of course it's this story about like how he came up to start to be like this great pirate or whatever. Mm-hmm. And you can kind of see, like, I think it's like every couple of chapters you get to see like their bounty and how much money the Marines has put on these people's heads.
Right.
So like every couple of chapters, they bounty grow. And they've been to all these places or whatever. So I feel like if you kill him, like it's this one chick that love him or whatever. She's like one of the top, was it? Not Yonko. It's whatever, like, but she's like one of the top badass pirates in the world or whatever. Mm-hmm. And she's like madly in love with this dude. She got like a whole army behind her. So if you kill him, you got her coming behind you. Then you got like his granddad, his teacher. Mm-hmm. Like, it's so many people he's touched and impacted. Like I said, just off charisma, you kill him, it makes the story so much better. Even if it's just, like I said, 20 episodes, 20 chapters or whatever, it will make the story so much better. Just to see, like, yeah, he badass, but he can be killed.
Right.
So,
see, you actually said my person, bro, because I would want to see Goku die and just be done.
They tried that though.
No, I mean be done. I mean just be, and this is why I say that, just because I feel from a writing standpoint, Goku is just not that good of a character. Like, he has no depth. He's like, I like to scrap and I like to fight and I like to beat niggas' ass. That's it. Like, he don't care about his wife. He don't care about his kids.
He love Chi-Chi. Chill out.
I can't tell. Bro, hey, he got Chi-Chi pregnant and died, nigga. Dog, this nigga said, hey, got her pregnant and said, I'm going to King Kai's, nigga, and never came back, dog.
Child support is how much? Oh, yeah, I'm out.
Man, that nigga Goku left. Goku didn't even want to smash Chi-Chi, bro. Chi-Chi really raped this nigga, dog.
Yeah.
So, he don't care about her. He loves Gohan and Goten and everything like that. But he'll leave them niggas behind in the fucking heart, be like, oh, you guys are strong. He gave this nigga Cell a sensu bean, bro. Like, hey, he said, I know we like fighting you, but I'm gonna give you this to make you at full strength, while my son is sitting at like 75. Like, nigga, you are a bad parent. And then like he doesn't, I don't know, bro. And he risked all the fucking universes so he can scrap with some niggas, dog. He's just,
I just want to prove I'm the best.
See, no, and I feel like if he died and they left it in Gohan's hands or Goten's hands, somebody who was actually able to be raised, because Goku really wasn't raised. The nigga just got older. Like, Gohan got raised, Goten got raised. Like, so, Chi-Chi always wanted Gohan to be like a scholar, as they say. So I feel like him being in charge or being that main protagonist will create different dynamics. And then, he has kids that he plans on having, and like shit like that. I rather deal with the family tree from Gohan down versus Goku down. And you can give Gohan all of the same overpower amps that you gave Goku. It's nothing major, but just due to Goku's lack of depth and character progression, I think he deserves that L.
Okay, so I kind of agree with you, but I got to give you some kickback only because from a writing standpoint, it wouldn't make sense to me because of the personality traits of a person like even like Vegeta and Goku. Like they have vastly different personality traits. And then like Goku to Gohan, they're like opposite, night and day or whatever. Where Goku is an active participant in the world versus Gohan is a passive participant. So like Gohan waits for stuff to happen and then he'll get up and react to it. Where Goku is actively looking to see what is going on out here. And I think that progresses the story forward constantly because he's always trying to be the best. Where Gohan is like, I'm cool where I'm at. And that's not good enough.
But it's not Goku,
from a writing standpoint.
But the thing about like them being on Earth is that trouble always finds them though. So Goku being proactive doesn't impact the way that they induce conflict.
But Goku meets it head on. He like, okay, the trouble here, where he at? Give me the address. I'm there. But like where Gohan is like, oh shit, trouble's here. Hold on, we're Piccolo. We gotta get everybody together. We gotta figure shit out. Like no, like Goku is there on spot. What up? We cracking heads.
Man, that's because that nigga Goku don't care.
But then on top of that, it's like people hear about Goku and they like, oh, this nigga is this. Oh, he how strong? And he just stopped the Red Ribbon Army. Okay, now we gotta make somebody that's stronger than him. Where if you don't get that kind of mystique around Gohan, or even like you may get that around Vegeta. I think it may be a little different for Vegeta.
If Goku died, then I feel like Vegeta would have the same. Because while Goku is stronger than Vegeta, I feel like from a writing standpoint, like I said, just as a writer, like there's no way that depending on how Goku dies. Let's say Goku dies in front of Gohan, and he gets like another app, and he gets to go God or Ultra Instinct or something. Then he gets like the permanent Zenkabu, so now he's just as strong as Goku was, or something. Nigga, it's anime. They can write the shit in there. He can find a fucking magic apple, nigga. Like it don't really matter. Like,
but as a writer, you still have to make the shit make sense. You can't just have somebody that's like a pacifist or that's passive in the things they do, and then instantly turn them into somebody that's active and aggressive. Like, it doesn't make sense.
But he doesn't have to be active and aggressive because the trouble comes to Earth. The nigga's here already.
Yeah, but it only comes to Earth because of Goku.
And it's gonna still come to Earth. Why did?
No, it's not. Like, if he's gone, if Goku's gone, there's no reason for us to.
Why did Beerus come? Because he heard the thing about the Super Saiyan God, right? Yes.
No, he was trying to figure out who the fuck killed Frieza.
No, he wasn't. He heard the thing about a Super Saiyan God. He didn't care who killed Frieza.
No, he heard. Okay, yeah, they heard the rumor about it, but then he was like, "Okay, let me go check on Frieza. See what the fuck going on with him." He did.
In the movie or the anime?
I believe both. Okay, we can come back to it. Somebody comment below.
Look that up.
Somebody fact check it below. Let us know, because I believe he was like, "Let me go check on Frieza," and then.
Dog, that nigga been dead for like, Goten was born, bro. This nigga, dog, no, because Gohan was still a fucking baby when Frieza died. No.
Yeah, but that's what I'm. If you watch the movie, when he woke up, Whis had showed him everything that had happened because he slept through all of that. Remember, he had slept through all that. We showed him, and when he was looking like, "Hey, where's Frieza?" He showed him like, "Oh, this nigga Kakarot Goku killed him or whatever." Oh, where is he at? Oh, he's on Earth. And then that's when they went to the fish or whatever, and the fish was like, "Oh yeah, was it Oracle fish, something like that?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's something about a Super Saiyan God that you heard about and blah 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 blah." And then that's when he went to Earth, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm looking for the Super Saiyan God." Like, no, you'll have to watch the movie to like double check it.
I'm gonna have to double check it.
But yeah, that's the guy I'm picking to die. That's the protagonist I'm picking to die. Now off anime. If we picking an antagonist to die, definitely King Joffrey from Game of Thrones.
But you want every antagonist to die, though.
Not as much as I wanted Joffrey to die. I wanted Joffrey to die day one. And then, like,
See, like I never seen Game of Thrones, so I can't.
Oh my God. Yeah. Okay, so
can't you have to carry this one?
Look, man, team on my back, Jordan. Nah, but so with this one, like King Joffrey was such a little shithead. Oh my God, he was the worst.
What did he do?
So first off, he after King Baratheon, I think his name was. I think it's King Baratheon. After he died, his son Joffrey, what he thought was his son, Joffrey, took over the throne or whatever, and then he had this guy Ed Stark killed, right? So when Ed Stark was killed or whatever, this was like.
Well, I guess spoiler alert, nigga.
It's been this is first season. It's been off for a while now. Y'all be alright. So okay, I'll skip all of that. But he did so much foul shit. And then like not even just foul shit, but like his mannerisms. Like he was the kind of guy, like the same way niggas don't trust Sonny from Paid in Full. Niggas don't trust what's the guy from South Central? The bald head guy who Kane stumped out.
Oh yeah.
So like same way niggas don't like that actor. Like niggas hated Joffrey like so much with a passion. So when he died, I stood up. I was so happy. Like when he died.
Nigga, he actually died. You got your wish.
Yeah, but I want him to die. I want him to die so much sooner. And then like the girl who like he forced to be his wife. Like, she could have killed him. She could have pushed him off the top of the castle. Day one. Like, right after this nigga just killed your daddy. And what made you watch? And then put his head on a spike. You could have pushed him off the castle. And this shit would have been done. But somebody had to come in and kill this nigga. Like, I was so mad. I was so mad. But I was so happy when he died. But, like, apparently the actor is, like, really cool in real life. And he, like, he's, I think he's British. I'm pretty sure he's British. Yeah. But he ended up like opening a acting theater.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, but he still gets trashed for that role. Like niggas hate Joffrey with a passion, yo. I hated that man.
Yo, did you see that movie they got out now called Girl in the Basement?
I did not, but I hear good things about it.
Man, you do not want to watch that.
Is it good or bad?
It's okay. It's a very heavy movie.
Okay.
So it's like it's
heavy as in like the topic is heavy.
Yeah, it's heavy and it leaves you like drained afterwards.
Okay.
Like I mean, like the story is cool, the ending is cool, everything is cool about it, but man.
Without spoilers, what is it about? Okay, it's about a girl in the basement.
Yes.
But outside of that,
like you would not believe, but it's about a girl in the basement and her time there. That's the only way you can really describe it without spoiling it.
Okay.
So I mean, like stuff happens, but it's not like some like cinematic Marvel. Like everything takes place in that one room.
Okay.
For the most part.
Okay. Sounds like a good watch. I might check it out. I've been people been killing Coming to America, so I've been thinking about watching that, and I'm like, I don't know. So,
I don't know. I don't watch movies no way. I'm more you know me. I'm more of a game player, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Speaking of games, dog, what would you say are your 3 favorite games you ever played? Top 3.
Top 3. Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Is that number 1 or is that 3?
Out the gate.
Is that number 1 or is that number 3?
Number 1. That's number 1. Top 2 and it ain't 2. Yeah, definitely Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time on the Nintendo 64. Then I'm jumping to. This might be unfair, but I'm jumping to the God of War franchise. The God of War franchise, because they really can't pick just one. And then,
but you mean the old games? You don't mean the new game, because you didn't play the new game.
I haven't played it, but like, so the way I play games now is I just watch all the cutscenes.
Oh, boom!
I mean, I do want to play it, but like I was way more interested to see like how they were gonna play out this whole Norse mythology thing with Kratos or whatever. But yeah, even with that one in there too, like I like that one a lot. I like that whole franchise. It's really hard for me to pick a third outside of like.
Well, nigga, clearly it was hard for you to pick it too. You picked the whole franchise.
I mean, outside of like the obvious, you know, I love Mortal Kombat, so I'll have to throw Mortal Kombat up there.
As number 3?
At number 3, yeah.
The franchise? Or are you picking a game?
No, I'll pick the Mortal Kombat franchise because you gotta think. I don't really play too many games. Like, I mean, if they were still making Fight Nights, that might be up there somewhere. But to make my top 3, like that's such a limited space.
So your 3 favorite franchises are the Zelda franchise, the God of War franchise, and the Mortal Kombat franchise.
Yeah, definitely.
Way to cheat the fucking system.
Hey man, loopholes, all right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So for me, mine is a little bit more concise than that.
Okay.
For me, number 3 would be Last of Us. Last of Us 1.
Okay.
I gotta go Last of Us 1.
I hear that's a good pick.
The characters are great. The story is great. And I'm telling you, like, it's one of them games that leaves you so immersed. Like, you feel for these characters, like their ups and their downs. You want them to win. You want certain characters to lose. You feel it all. And then it's one of them games too. So you're adventuring and you like picking up like notes and stuff that's like part of like the world building. So you see what other people were doing like on Outbreak Day before they died and all of this other stuff. Mm-hmm. And it's top 3 like greatest games I ever played. And I think it was probably my favorite game I played on PlayStation 4.
Nice.
For me, number 2 would be Need for Speed Underground 2. Classic. Like I said, I got it on PC. And I still play it from time to time to this day. I mean, just it's the best racing game, bro. It was like one of the first like open world racing games. And then you could like put the spinners on the car, the neon, the hydraulics, and just be unnecessary with it. And I loved it. And the soundtrack was cool too. And like I always get like these flashbacks of me like putting in the game. Remember I got it on Christmas one year. I put in the game. I was listening to like Eminem Encore or whatever, and like so like the nostalgia. And for me, number 1 is this random ass game called Star Ocean: The Second Story.
Star Ocean is a cult classic.
Yeah, especially the second one. I've been looking for the second one to come back out on like other platforms, but it hasn't. So I have to play it with like a PSP emulator because they brought it out on the PSP, and that was the first time I actually beat it. Because when I had it on PlayStation 1, my character wasn't strong enough to win and all this other stuff. I was younger. I wasn't able to do it. But then when I was in high school, they had it on PSP. So I bought it on PSP and I was able to beat it. And it was my first time beating it. And I was so happy. Oh my God. I was in school when I beat it. I couldn't believe it. I was happy. But if I had an honorable mention though, like number 4, I would probably go I like the new God of War.
The newest one?
The new one, yeah, with Atreus. Yeah. That'd be my honorable mention.
That's the name. I was
telling
I was telling the girlfriend about it, and I couldn't remember the kid's name.
What'll be your honorable mention? What'll be number 4?
Honorable mention? Probably Yoshi's Island for Super Nintendo.
Oh, now this nigga got a game. I'm sick.
Probably Yoshi's Island for Super Nintendo. Only because it was such a departure from the traditional Mario, run, jump, smash type of deal. Like the whole making sure you gotta stop fucking baby Mario from crying and shit. That cry was so annoying. Have you played that?
No.
Oh my God, you gotta play it. It is the most. They probably recorded a real baby crying. Like it is such an annoying cry. Oh my God. Anybody that played this game know, like you don't want to get hit because as soon as you get hit, he just started crying. Oh, and then like he started floating away in this bubble, and you got to make sure you grab him before the flying Koopas come get him or whatever. And you got like a 10-second countdown. And then sometimes they speed up and like go faster, and it's annoying, yo. But it's really fun. Like at the end of every stage, you're pretty much so Baby Mario lands and on Yoshi's Island or whatever, and then the group of Yoshis team up, and they're like what's it called? Hitchhiking him throughout the world or whatever, or throughout the island. And so at the end of each stage, the Yoshi would throw him off to another Yoshi. So you'll start with the green Yoshi, and then you get to the end of the stage, and he'll throw Baby Mario to the blue Yoshi, and then he go through the stage, and he throw him to the yellow Yoshi, and he go through. It's a really, really fun game.
I play Yoshi's Story on Nintendo 64.
I didn't play Story. I didn't play Yoshi.
No, that's the only Yoshi one I played.
I didn't play Yoshi's Story. I didn't play that one. I wanted to, but I never got a chance to play that one. But you should definitely try. Get the Nintendo emulator and get Yoshi's Island. It's really fun. I think you'll like it a lot.
For sure. I'm gonna check that out.
So, quick question about, you said Need for Speed 2?
Yeah.
So which one was Dub Edition? Or was that Midnight Club?
That was Midnight Club.
Midnight Club, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Midnight Club Dub Edition was a classic too.
Yeah.
Man.
That's the one I remember everybody talking about. Like, as far as a racing game go, it was Midnight Club Dub Edition. That's the one everybody was talking about.
You know what? I will say Midnight Club Dub Edition. I'm gonna go on a limb. I'm gonna say they have the greatest video game soundtrack of all time.
Better than San Andreas?
Better than San Andreas.
Ooh.
In turn, look up a Midnight Club Dub Edition track list. Did you ever play Dub Edition?
Yeah.
Did you beat it?
No. So, well, I really wasn't into racing games like that. But when everybody was talking about it, I was like, oh, I can see the hype and the fun behind it, but it just wasn't for me. Like, and I'm just not really a big car guy in general. So
I mean, I'm not a huge car guy, but it was just a fun game because, like I said, the soundtrack was good, the races were fun, and it was like just enough challenge. Like, they had this one thing called unorganized races, so you had to. It was like 15, 20 different checkpoints all over the map, and you had to hit these checkpoints as fast as you could, but you could hit them in any order you wanted.
Oh, okay.
And it was like this big trial and error thing. Like, okay, do I go like backwards first and then come back around, or do I just go forward, and all of this other stuff? And then me and Jamal, we was actually playing it together, and like it took us so many different tries. I think I was the person who ended up beating it. But crazy. Man, it took us so much. So real quick, let me tell you some of these tracks that was on the Midnight Club Dub Edition. It had Birdman, Shine On, Big Timers, Get Your Roll On.
Okay, I remember that.
Fabulous, Ghetto, Fabulous, Real Talk. It had Lil Wayne, Go DJ, Manny Fresh, Real Big, Petey Pablo, Freak Elite. Had Slim Thug, Like a Boss. It had T.I. ASAP, You Don't Know Me.
Ooh.
It had Twista, Overnight Celebrity. It had The Game, How We Do. What else that shit had? It had I had a bunch of other stuff, but like those are the main ones that are showing at the top of the list. But even some of the other songs that was on there. Oh, it had R. Kelly on there, So Sexy. It has Trey Songz on there. Like I said, man, it just had a whole bunch. And like I said, that track list was great.
So speaking of track listing, have you listened to music soundtrack or movie soundtracks lately?
No, I know you was talking about that one Prince and the Messiah movie.
This thing said Prince and the Messiah.
What is it?
Mute his mic. Judas and the Black Messiah.
Yeah, Judas and the Messiah.
So, but even outside of that one, like recently, I feel like movie soundtracks have been like the thing ever since like maybe before Guardians of the Galaxy, but I feel like in my head, Guardians of the Galaxy was like the staple for like a good movie soundtrack that you can probably play front to back legit, and then those is all like hits from like the 70s, I believe it was.
Right.
So, but that was a legit good soundtrack or whatever. And then we got the Ryan Coogler, or not the Ryan Coogler, the Kendrick Lamar soundtrack for Black Panther,
right?
Which was amazing,
right?
And then now we get the Judas and the Black Messiah soundtrack, and it was really, really good. The only soundtrack I really wasn't feeling that much, but was still really good, was the Beyonce soundtrack. Like, it was the one Beyonce did for Lion King, the live action Lion King. Yeah. And like, I wasn't really feeling that one too much, but it was still really good. And I don't know, it just like I don't remember a time when soundtracks to movies were like this good. Maybe because I'm, super young or not super young, but I'm kind of young or whatever. Because I listen to some people and they talk about how like the soundtrack to a movie was like the thing coming up. Yeah. But like we haven't really got that in a while.
Well, I had the 8 Mile soundtrack on CD. And that was good because it had Lose Yourself, it had 8 Mile Road, it had some stuff from 50 Cent. It's like Stat Quo, Obi Trice, so pretty much a shady camp for the most part. Yeah. But it had like some Nas and some other people on there too, and it was a good soundtrack.
Yeah, I remember Stat Quo.
Yeah,
good times. Good times.
What was it? Did you hear? What you think about that? Scary Hours 2.
Scary Hours 2. So I didn't listen to it directly, but I listened to this other podcast, and they pretty much played all 3 tracks. Mm-hmm. So I heard it indirectly or whatever. Mm-hmm. But what I heard, I liked. I liked it a lot.
What was your biggest takeaway from it? Like, what song did you like the most?
The Lemon Pepper freestyle.
Was there a certain line that stuck out to you on there?
where he was like, I'm at the parent teacher conference and they asked me, do I know Beyonce and Nicki? Of course. That's the most smug shit ever, but I love it. That's the kind of shit I would say. Like, I was like, when I heard it, I was like, if I could rap, that would be the kind of rapper I would be. Like, like this is my everyday life, and I'm gonna make it sound fucking fantastic. Like, she asked me, do I know Beyonce and Nicki? Of course.
But yeah, no, that's like Lemon Pepper. I think that's my favorite on there.
Lemon Pepper was really good. Yeah, like I said, if I could be a rapper, or if I could rap, that would be my style. I would just be a major shit talker.
No, look, my favorite line on there though, he said, half the time I gotta ask niggas what their professions is. Usher the generation in. These are where my confessions live.
Yeah, that was tough. That's a bar. That's a bar. That was tough.
And you be hating on Drake.
That was tough. And actually, I came to the realization is like not even like with this particular 3-pack, but like a while ago. It's not that I don't like him. I like the stuff he put out. It's like when it comes to his rapping, I like his rapping way more than his singer, of course. But again, Ty, everybody keep saying, well, this, you don't really know the whole story. Like, once somebody can question your pen and say you had somebody write this, like, and the whole, like, everybody knows this, is like, I now have to put an asterisk next to your name when it comes to a bar. So, like,
but I don't think it even matters.
To you, it don't. But to me, I that's something that matters to me.
No, but why?
Because I like the creativity and just knowing that you sat down yourself and put this to pad. Like,
no. Your nigga, brain, when you go to a restaurant, nigga, you don't care about the person who made the food. You just care that the food is good.
Yeah, but that's different when it comes down to how I ingest my music. That's all. Like, I'm very picky. I'm not picky.
But you're picky about something that you can't even control.
Yeah,
so that just means when you listen to music, you're assuming that whoever you're listening to made it. You're making that assumption. Yes. You have no way of knowing.
Well, no. When I'm listening to rappers, because of how rap was started, it was people on the block rap, like expressing themselves, their own words, their own visions or whatever. That's how I look. Give the intern all the looks you want, but still, like if somebody came up to you, or if I spit a bar and you like, oh man, that's hard, and then the intern walked in like, man, nah, I said that. Then like you would be like, oh, this nigga trash. Like you would not. So like that's just me though. Like I hold that in high regard. That's just like if I showed you a picture and then somebody walked in like, nigga, you traced that. Like and they have legit proof that I traced it, like that's foul.
But see, look though, now you're talking about tracing. No. So what's more so happening is, like, let's say you're doing a comic, you drew the foreground, somebody drew the background, and then let's say I assume you did the whole thing, and then you was like, oh, well, really, I just did the front and the grass, but this other nigga did the trees and the clouds.
Well, so no, I understand that. Like, if I understand that some people will like write a hook and then, write a hook to a beat or whatever and send it off to different artists or whatever. And then that person wrote that hook and they get writer credits for that. I get that. But like when it comes down to your actual verse, I feel like that should be all you.
And what if it is though? Like I said, y'all get to think about some fucking reference tracks, bro. Like I don't think it's warranted, because I feel like if you get some help with some verses and you can be Drake, I would rather get some help with some verses and be Drake than to fucking try my hardest, do my best, and I end up as like Joe Budden. Like, no offense to Joe Budden. Joe Budden can rap, but I'm saying,
and he can.
But I'm saying, like popularity wise, like status wise, Joe isn't known as the rapper anymore. He's known as that nigga who used to rap. Yeah. Now he's the podcast nigga. Yeah. Or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, but it also depends on like what you want out of your career. Do you want to go? Because
do you want to be successful?
No. Do you want to go pop?
Do you want to be successful?
Do you want to go pop? You can be successful and be a hip hop lyrical miracle rapper.
No, that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying, if you get assistance with your music to make it better, that doesn't make you pop automatically. So you said nigga got 3 writing credits, they pop?
Pop. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Yo, check that out, nigga. I'm like joking. Everybody pop, nigga.
No, but like it's like I don't know. I just have a different way of like judging the artist. Cause I like that kind of thought provoking stuff. You actually put your time and your effort to come up with these creative schemes. I like that stuff. That's just me though.
I get it.
So yeah, like I said, I like my lyrical miracle spiritual rap. I like it. So
what about Jay-Z? He's not lyrical spiritual miracle, but he's like,
yeah, but when he's not super lyrical, but the bars be hard, and then the scheme be hard, and it's like he'll say stuff that,
and I think he's good with his. I think he's good with his like double entendres and things like that.
Yeah, and then you got to double back and like, oh shit, I didn't really get that, but that's how we get that. Like, okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman. I was like,
yeah, the delivery, like just simple shit like that, and it's like,
do you think Jay-Z's business success, like, do you think that alters people's view of him musically? Do you think people think so highly of his business that he can get away with subpar lyrics, and we think they're good just because they're true?
Definitely. But that's the unfortunate status of money. Right. Money does that. Like, I could be the ugliest nigga in the room. I'll throw a stack on the table. Every girl go want me.
Shit, stay tuned to the LLC Twitter, nigga.
All right, for real. Seriously, like that shit doesn't mean anything. Like, I don't even know where to start.
Well, we only got 7 minutes, so start. How you gonna start?
I only got 7 minutes.
7 minutes roughly.
All right. So, I don't even want to touch on it right now. We can do it later. We covered a lot.
Dog, I went through all that for the segue.
I'm sorry. I fumbled it. I'm sorry.
No.
But yeah, you threw it at me. Yeah, you threw it up. And I wasn't all the way down the break yet. I wasn't past half court. So
oh man, I was in the Jay-Z, the business, and everything. I lined it up.
You did. I wasn't down. I wasn't in that train of thought though. I thought you was taking a layup, but you threw it off the glass.
Yes,
yes. I got to run down. No, but anyway, like as I do think people see his business accolades, they see his money and stuff like that, and they let him get away because, as they say, it's Hov. Like, and I stopped calling him that, but it's Jay. Like, yeah, he could say that because he got money or whatever. But that shouldn't dwarf like the money. In my mind, the money, the status, the celebrity, the fame, all of that stuff should not dwarf the art. Like, if you trash, like, trash niggas get money too. So like, just because Tekashi 6ix9ine used to have money, like that don't mean his lyrics was good. Like the nigga was a bum. Like he was ass.
But the nigga was a master marketer though.
I wouldn't go that far.
You know who he is. You know who he is.
Yeah, because it's because we live in a viral age.
Intern, you know who he is? Tekashi 6ix9ine. Yeah,
but that's only because we live in a viral age.
Okay,
I felt like if we were living pre-internet, he'd be a drop in the bucket.
Well, because the marketing for him would be different, and his kind of marketing wouldn't work.
Yeah, he'd be dead. But anyway, but yeah, I just don't think. Like I said, I think all of that stuff should be pushed aside or whatever. But when it come down to like actual money bars, I love money bars. Mm-hmm. Like, and again, going back to the Scary Hours too, like on that Lemon Pepper freestyle, I feel like that was all just money bars, like just getting his bars off or whatever. Mm-hmm. And that's one of the reasons why, like that's one of the reasons why I like people like Rick Ross and Jay-Z, because they spit like that real shit, talking money shit, and I be feeling like a fucking billionaire listening to it. Like yeah, you know what I'm saying? Maybach outside, baby blue outside. Like yeah, I'll be feeling it. All I got is a little terrain, but it's clean though. But I'll be out there feeling it. So yeah, I do. Long story short, I do think people substitute his lackluster bars sometimes and just let it slide because he got money. But I feel like people get away with a lot of stuff, you know, for other reasons. Mm-hmm. Like I feel like I feel like M has scraped by with some subpar bars because he was white. Mm-hmm. But because like if that same bar would have came from like Obi Trice or Royce da 5'9" or Lupe Fiasco, it probably wouldn't have got a second look. Mm-hmm. But because he was white, we tend more credit to it. Mm-hmm. But that comes from a lot of black dominant anything. So like in black dominant sports, you got basketball or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like you get somebody like fucking Dirk, he's the best European player we've ever seen. Mm-hmm. But like in actuality, we've seen so many players like Dirk. Like let's be for real.
But have we though?
Yes.
Who? Tim
Duncan, Kevin Garnett.
Like Dirk?
Yes.
Them niggas can't shoot like Dirk. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Do they? Can they?
They are so in.
Can Tim Duncan shoot like Dirk?
Yes. Only thing I'm.
Why don't you have an Alexa in here, dog? Oh my god.
Only thing I would take away from. Okay, so no, he can't.
Okay, the fuck is you talking about?
He shoots threes more than Tim Duncan does. Tim Duncan's never really shot threes.
So why would you even say that?
But yeah, so hindsight, you scratch that.
No, we leaving that in.
Nigga.
No, fuck that.
But yes, I feel like he's just another drop in the bucket compared to we've seen almost 7-foot guys that can run the floor like him, space the floor, do all the same stuff, put the ball on the floor. Do fadeaway. His fadeaway is impeccable. Uh-huh. Like, don't get me wrong, it's impeccable. Uh-huh. But we've seen dominant people in that position, same height, same size, and can do some stuff better than he can. But because he's a European player, he's just I'm not gonna let you do that to him. Okay. And that's fine. No.
Because look, the nigga Dirk was 7 feet. He could shoot. Nigga was a 3-point shot contest winner. Nigga was a league MVP. Nigga was a finals MVP. Nigga, like I said, the nigga changed the fucking game with his mid-range fadeaway. The same fadeaway that KD and shit do. Nigga, that's Dirk's fadeaway.
That don't work for him at all.
What?
That KD doing the Dirk fadeaway don't really work for him.
But it's the fadeaway he chooses to use, and that's Dirk's fadeaway. When Dirk started doing it, that nigga Kobe started doing it. A lot of other people started doing the off the shoulder back with the leg. Nigga, Dirk did that. And Tim Duncan is good and great and all of that other shit. And like I said, greatest power forward, if you want to say that, sure. But Tim Duncan was a post player. And Kevin Garnett was a mid-range to post player. Kevin Garnett wasn't shooting no fucking threes. He was an interior. Those are interior players.
No, in his early career, he was shooting threes.
At what kind of clip you think?
Of course not at the velocity.
So that's what I'm saying.
At the capacity
so
that
that's
they
what
shoot now.
So that's what
because the game is totally different.
But
now.
I'm talking even if you compare him to Dirk, because they were around the same generation.
But even the time that KG came in and the time that Dirk was at his prime shooting all these threes was totally different. It was a totally different game.
All right.
But by this point, they were slowly getting rid of the post player. So you had to be a stretch big.
Uh-huh.
The last few stretch or the last few actual big guys was like your Shaqs, unfortunately your Yao Ming, stuff like that. Roy Hibbert. And Roy Hibbert's kind of new. Maybe Andrew Bynum.
Yo, so Kevin Garnett was drafted in '95.
Mm-hmm.
What year do you think Dirk was drafted?
Probably 96.
So nigga, what you talking about? So they in the same time period.
Yeah, but what I'm saying,
nigga, say it better. You doing a terrible job, nigga.
What I'm saying is we didn't know Dirk for shooting all these threes. He didn't win the 3-point contest until when did he win his 3-point contest? It wasn't until further into his career.
Man.
And at that time, again, the game had changed. I'm saying KG came in. KG was I'm not saying he was the greatest 3-point shooter when he came in, but he was shooting threes when he came into the league.
Man. Dirk is the only 7-foot player to win the contest.
Yeah, of course. Because he's a great 3-point shooter. I'm not taking that away from him.
You sound like you're trying to take a lot away from that nigga though.
I'm not. I'm just saying, because the same way and the same thing in the NFL, when you get a black quarterback that they deem is really good, he's a standout. But in the NBA, when you get a white player that we deem is really good, like he's a standout. That's what I'm saying. Like you got people that's doing the same thing he's already doing, but because they are a different color or they're a different nationality, okay, like they stand out.
So you said Dirk shit came later in his career, right?
Yeah. So, not super late, but later on in his career.
How far do you think is later? Give me some years. How many years?
If he was drafted in 96, wait, was I spot on with that?
No, he was drafted in 98.
98.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah. So I'm going from, if he was drafted in 98, I'm saying his 3-point shooting came around 04 to 07, 04 to 06.
So the nigga actually attempted his most threes between the year 2000 and the year 2003. In 2000, he had 4.8 a game. In 2001, 2002, he had 4.6 per game. In 0203, it was 4.9 per game. And it was down every year after that. So he actually had his highest volume of threes earlier in his career.
Okay. That's cool.
All right.
But we still didn't know Dirk as a 3-point shooter until...
No, you didn't know Dirk as a 3-point shooter until then, nigga. You the only one.
Okay.
You the only one.
Okay.
So, look. So, this nigga, Kevin Garnett, ain't never attempted more than 1 3 per game throughout his whole career.
Okay.
Kevin Garnett.
Okay.
So, don't... Yeah, no.
Look.
Come with stats, nigga.
Look, I hate the way you. Unfortunately, you can't argue with stats. So you got it.
Yes.
You can't argue with stats.
Nope.
You got it.
Nope.
They are solid. They're there for a reason. So
yes.
you got it.
Yes.
You got it.
Yeah.
Dirk has been shooting threes his whole career.
Yes.
There you go.
All right. So let's get into some music.
I actually don't even have anything. Did you go first last time? I think I got. No, you went. Did I go first last time?
I don't remember.
Let's see. I do know what I'm gonna play, but I didn't even bring it up or get it ready.
And I know the messed up.
So I did find another Detroit artist. Well, not find, but I remembered another Detroit artist. Actually, I met this guy.
Oh, I heard them talking about Nolan and Ninja on satellite radio the other day.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
What they say about him?
I don't remember. I heard the name though. He got a song with somebody. I know they don't help, but yeah. So I was thinking, tried to try me at the end, dog. I was offended, bro.
Where?
I can go first.
Yeah, you go first, because I don't think. Oh, you know what? He might be on. Unfortunately, he might be on Spotify.
All right. So the song I have coming up is Pretend by a guy named Kill Jasper. Alrighty, that was Pretend by Kill Jasper.
Nice. Sound good.
Yeah, that's like something I would normally play.
Yeah.
But it came on and I liked it. And he said, I don't know if I can ever trust a bitch. And I'm like, oh, I gotta add this.
This nigga spitting.
Like bars. Give me the album. Like
I need more.
What you got?
All right, so I finally found it. So I actually met this guy at a art gala or like Detroit art venue or whatever. And he performed. This is Big Ange. I forgot how you pronounced it, but it's Big Ange. Song is called No Tents from his album Discoveries.
All right.
Yeah. That was Big Ange.
That nigga was spitting.
No tents on that road through the city now.
That nigga was going.
You know, I'm actually gonna dedicate that to Maurice because he was talking about he gotta get some tents on his car.
Oh yeah, because he said y'all here in the fishbowl.
Yeah. So I'm gonna dedicate that one to the boy Maurice, man. That's funny.
For sure.
All right. Oh, I forgot all about getting somebody for Women's Month.
Oh,
sorry, ladies.
Ooh.
Totally forgot.
You got building blocks though?
I've been off. I ain't got nothing.
Bro, and I ain't got no fun facts.
Ooh, we out here lacking.
Whoa.
We out here lacking.
Hold on. I'm sure I got a fun fact about something. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can think I do this. Yo, so who would you say, without even thinking about it, who would you say is the biggest frozen food provider?
General Mills? No. I'm sorry. Frozen food?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I have no idea, bro. You got me.
So, the answer is Nestle.
I thought Nestle because they own a lot of shit, but I was like, nah.
They do own a lot of shit, and cause niggas know Nestle is big, but they don't really know how big Nestle is, and niggas think like Nesquik and shit like that. But them niggas actually own Stouffer's.
Yeah.
They own Stouffer's.
Yeah.
Them niggas own DiGiorno.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm just gonna go through some of the shit that they own real quick. They make they own Cheerios. They own Coffee Mate, so like the coffee creamer and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So DiGiorno Pizza. They own Purina, so like the pet food.
Mm-hmm.
They own Dryer's ice cream.
Okay.
Fancy Feast, more cat food. Them niggas own a lot of cat food.
Yeah.
Them niggas own the Gerber brand, so like baby food.
Yeah.
Hot Pockets.
Classics.
Of course. Lean Cuisine, all that kind of shit.
Who owns Tostitos pizza rolls? Who own that?
Do they own? Let's see if Tostitos is one of them. I don't know. So I know they own Stouffer's. And a lot of fucking pet food, bro. A lot of fucking pet food. I did not come prepared. Oh, yeah, but that's pretty much it though. Like all the Nestle stuff, said Nesquik, and all of those other all them other products that I named.
Okay, so off the cuff, I ain't even do no research. I seen this topic floating around. People talking about like, have you ever heard growing up? Have you ever heard of people like downplaying Serena Williams' feminine attractiveness?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never heard that. I've heard jokes about how like Diesel, how cocky she was or whatever, but I've never heard jokes about her being ugly or her being masculine or her being a man.
I haven't heard jokes about it like that, but I've never heard somebody say Serena Williams.
But see, okay, so
she's not like Naomi Osaka.
All right, I'll give you that one. she's not ugly. She's not ugly, but I'm not gonna compare her to somebody else. But like I've never heard anybody like directly. I've never heard anybody say ill Serena Williams. Like, but I have heard jokes about her being on Diesel or whatever. It is just like I don't know. It just dawned on me like within the past the past few years we've had this push to like, you know, to like whip that stigma away because like you can clearly see she got cakes.
For sure.
Like I don't think wasn't Drake talking to her or something?
Try to.
Yeah. I think Drake Common, like niggas know what's up.
Right.
Like, but anyway.
Hey, but imagine you trying to have sex with Serena Williams and y'all like play fighting and then she like for real beat
ain't
your
no
ass.
play fighting. Ain't no play fighting with that, man. You know. No.
Backhand and shit out you.
No, come here. Come cuddle me. I'll be Little Spoon.
Nigga, as if you had a choice, nigga.
Right. I'll be Little Spoon. But anyway, yeah, so Serena Williams, like, if not, maybe the best, not just women's tennis player, but maybe the best tennis player of all time. Mm-hmm. Some people are going as far as say the best athlete of all time. Mm-hmm. I may have some kickback to that, but I'm not going to make that argument if you want to say it. But yeah, you know, if y'all want to look at her career, recently she's been getting beat by the girl that G brought up, Naomi Osaka. Mm-hmm. And like a lot of people in the tennis community are seeing it as like, you know, they hype to see her lose or whatever. But like in my head, you should want to see, like, okay, before our time, you know, you had Jordan whooping on Magic and Larry. Mm-hmm. And then you had, you know, Kobe coming up during that era. Mm-hmm. And then you had LeBron coming up in the new era or whatever. Mm-hmm. So now you got whoever gonna be the next guy coming up. We shouldn't look at like, it should be a passing of the torch. When the legends start getting beat, we shouldn't look at it like, oh, we happy the legends are getting beat. We should acknowledge what's going on with the new mm-hmm. and how the sport is being carried over or whatever.
Yeah.
So don't, like, we look at her career and y'all might see some stuff because, you know, they love bashing black women or whatever. So y'all might see some stuff about her, you know, losing. She's lost a few of these tournaments against this girl or whatever. Yeah. And this girl dope. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not taking anything.
I mean, Naomi black too, though.
Yeah, she is. She's mixed. So I'm not taking anything from her, mm-hmm. but I just feel like let our legends be legends. You know what I mean? Don't let the media and sports entertainment, you know, kind of shift the narrative or whatever. Let these legends be legends because, truth be told, they just got tired of her dominating this sport.
Yeah. Like,
let's just be 100. So, but anyway, yeah, if y'all do your research, look up, you know, all the stuff Serena Williams did and how her dad impacted her life or whatever, her and her sister's life, and like pushed them to be great and be, you know, solid, confident women in this sport or whatever. But yeah, that's all I got. I'm not gonna half step it with any. You know what? No, that's not half stepping it. Building block. So did you know if you leave a shark in the tank, they not go outgrow that tank. Mm-hmm. So in order for you to grow, you got to put yourself in bigger scenarios. So you never want to be the smartest person in the room. You never want to be the most attractive person in the room. You always want to go somewhere where you can grow. Because if you stay a shark in a tank, you're going to only be as big as that tank is. Go out into the ocean.
Do they sell baby sharks?
I'm not 100% sure.
I feel like that's the market.
I think you probably can. I don't see why not. I mean,
depending on how big they are when they birthed.
Yeah. And then
they just put it in a small ass tank, and
it'll never grow.
That's sweet.
Yeah, it will never outgrow its surroundings. Like, cause why? It don't have to. Right. So yeah. So
that was fire. I liked it.
Yep. So get out of your comfort zone so you can grow. If you're not growing, you dying. Period.
Like that.
All right. That's all we got, man. Thanks for tuning in. Episode 8 of the Block Talk Podcast. RP Kobe. Smurder home. We forgot about that. Bobby Smurder home. Yeah. Did you know how upset I was when I found out his real name wasn't Bobby?
It's not.
It's not.
Is it Robert?
No. It's nothing to do with like Bobby, Robert, whatever. I have no idea what his real name is. We can Google it later.
You said you just know it ain't Bobby.
I just know it ain't Bobby. I was so upset because, you know, B.O.B., his real name is Bobby or whatever. Uh-huh. So I was super hyped, like, oh shit, it's like that's dope. This nigga not Bobby.
No, hey, but that's tough though. Imagine you going through your whole life being called Bobby and that ain't your name.
Nigga.
I mean, I think Bobby a cool name, but that ain't my name. Don't call me Bobby. Like, shit.
Proud to be your Bobby, the third at that. All right. Mm-hmm. So, But all right, man, we out of here. It's
all right, y'all.
late.
We gonna catch y'all next week.
Remember to subscribe to the YouTube.
Gotta subscribe to the YouTube.
Follow the SoundCloud.
Follow the sounds.
Please. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends. Tell your neighbors. You know, something in this pod seem interesting. Go ahead, talk about it. If y'all want to kill me in the comments,
please kill this nigga about how you go disrespect Dirk
and Monkey D. Luffy. Look, I'm here for all the disrespect. I'm here to kill everybody's.
But you got to come with something better, nigga. In the podcast, finish.
Look, I am here. All right,
y'all. We gonna catch y'all next week. All right,
peace.